Microsoft Windows 10, the operating system that we use for literally everything, from playing different kinds of the games like Call of Duty Modern Warfare on our PCs and editing videos for different occasions. And there are some reasons why this operating system is so popular. It's because it is available for everyone and for each price segment, and that's the reason why everyone prefers Windows 10 or any other operating system. But there are some times when it just doesn't works, and when we think that it should work, and there are even some times when your CPU clock speeds run even lower than the base speeds, and for no reason. This is Shadul Kulkarni from TECHYFacts YouTube channel, and today I am going to make your experience better. One of the first things that you should do when your PC gets slower is disabling all of the startup programs. These are the programs that load up when you boot up your system, and if you disable the programs that you don't use, then it will definitely increase your boot time and help your system to get better. The apps like Spotify and ShareX are known to get disabled when on the startup programs, because they get enabled for no reason. So you should disable apps like this one. So these are the things that you should do on the startup programs. And if you disabled all of the startup programs from startup tab of the task manager, then remember, you are just being naive, because there's no reason that you should disable all of the apps. The utilities like your antivirus utility should remain enabled, because it needs to scan your PC from viruses, so it should be enabled. So that's the reason why disabling all of the apps is not the option to make your PC faster. These are the tray icons, and these are the programs that run in the background of your PC, and these are also the startup programs. Let's say I open the Telegram app, then it opens, and when I close it, then it still runs in the background so that it could send me notifications. If you are running a low spectre system, then this could affect your performance. So make sure to close all of these programs without the antivirus utility. Someone said that you should keep only the things that you use and don't keep the things that you don't use. And this is the same case with your PC. You shouldn't keep the programs that you don't use and only keep the programs that you use. So to do that, you have to type in this command, appwiz.cpl, and boom, you're right there on the program section. So from here, these are all the programs that are installed on your PC, and if you found something that you don't use, then click on that and right click and uninstall, and the uninstall process will start immediately. The time depends upon the size of that particular program, so you have to keep that in mind. Plus you can only uninstall one program at once, and also you may end up repeating this process depending upon the programs that you got and the programs that you use. And this will not help you that much to increase your system's performance, but it will definitely help you because you have now less stuff to worry about. Plus Windows also loads up some apps on your PC, and usually these are the apps that no one uses, and Windows loads up these apps from Microsoft Store through Windows apps and whenever you buy a new PC. And I already uninstalled all of the bloaty apps, but still there are some apps to uninstall, and these are a lot of the apps, and you should uninstall them right away. Let's say I don't use the apps like OneNote for Windows 10, so that I can uninstall it right over from here. Plus you can also uninstall the apps like All-in-One Office, and also the apps like Photos, then Films and TV, Groove Music. You can also uninstall apps like them, but you can uninstall the apps like Maps and Messaging because they are sort of a default apps, and this will definitely help you because it will clean your PC a little bit. And sometimes the main reason why your PC gets slower is because your C drive is filled up a lot of the games and a lot of the files, big files, because your C drive is the drive where your system stores all of the program files and all of the apps that you have installed on your PC. And usually the C drive is filled up with a lot of the useless files and useless programs. So you should clean that up by clicking on the disk cleanup. And by disk cleanup, you should check all of the boxes that are listed down here. As you can see, my downloads is almost 7.28 gigabytes, so I shouldn't keep that much space on my download. So you should delete it right away. And you can check all of the boxes. I will recommend you to check all of the boxes so that it will give you an idea of your C drive. So you can also clean up the system files, because it will recommend you the system files that are not useful for your PC, and you can just click on OK, and you can delete all of the useless files that are present on your C drive. And this will definitely increase a little bit of performance on your PC, because C drive is the main drive of your PC, and these are the things that you should keep in mind. You can also optimize all of the drives and partitions on your hard drive and see whether they are not healthy or not. And even after disk cleaning your C drive, you are not seeing a big difference in storage of your C drive. Then you can always use third-party programs to clean your C drive, and that programs will definitely tell you which files are taking space on your PC. You can always use programs called WinDustStat, and this program exactly tells you which files are taking space on your PC. You just have to select the drive that you have to clean. Then it will take time depending upon the number of files that you have got. And after the finding is done, it will tell you in this cool little boxes, and the small boxes are the small files and the big boxes are the big files, as you can see. And this big blue box is taking almost 2 gigabytes of space on my PC, and that is a game that I installed ages ago, and I can delete that file right over from here. And you can always delete all of the files right over from here which you don't want. But if you don't know which file is this, then you just I will recommend you to not to delete that file, because it might be a system32 file, and system32 is important folder for your PC. And as you can see, this is the Hyper SL. I don't want to take the name of that file, and this is a big file, and this can be a system32 file. Just don't delete it, because that is going to mess things up. To download WinDustStat, just head over to Google or your browser and type in WinDustStat download, and just head over to the first website that come in and just click on download. You just have to wait for 5 seconds and your download will start immediately. And the file is not too big, the setup is not too big of WinDustStat, so you can download it really easily. And from there you can head over to the YouTube and type in TECHYFacts, and then click on the first name that comes in and subscribe and click that bell icon. And sometimes the main problem is that where Windows is not up to date. Just make sure that you have downloaded all of the updates that Microsoft had sent to you, because sometimes your Windows is not up to date and you are running the low version of the Windows, and sometimes that happens to a lot of the PCs. So make sure that your Windows is up to date, and just make sure that you have installed every security update that come to you, because Microsoft does send you the security updates every month. So make sure to update your PC every month, and just make sure that you are running the latest version of Windows. It's because the latest versions of the Windows are the 1903, 1909 and 2004. If you are running the 3 versions about this, then if you are running one of these 3 versions, then you are fine. But if you are not running one of these 3 versions, then you are in problem, because that's the reason why your PC is slow, because you are not running the latest versions of the Windows. And you have to make sure that you are running the latest versions, because you are missing out on the security updates, plus you are missing out on some of the best features that Windows has sent you. And for some reason, if you are not seeing the version listed below, then you can always type Windows button plus R, then type in WinVer. Then from there you will see exact version and exact build of your Windows. And if you are not running the latest version of Windows, let's say you are running 1703, 1603 or even 1503, then just do not wait and just check for the updates and download all of the updates, because that will be waste of your time and waste of your internet. Just do as I do. Just head over to the Google and type in Windows 10 download, and just click on the first website. You just have to click on the Microsoft.com. Just make sure you do that, and just click on the first one. Before updating, please make sure your Windows release information. It means this is only for the people who are not running the Windows version 1903, 1909 or 2004. Just make sure you download and follow the tutorial process, and done. You will be able to run the new version of Windows, and it will restart your PC for many times. So you have to make sure that, depending upon which updates you have not installed on your PC. And there are some perks that I am going to tell you today. You can always choose different power plans for your PC, and these are the different power plans. There's balanced, there's high performance, there's power saver, and there's ultimate performance. And sometimes some laptops come with the power saver mode turned on, and some people say that this is a new laptop, then why is this slow? Because it is on the power saver mode. You can always change it to the balanced mode. I will recommend you, if you are running a laptop, then always turn it on. Then always turn on the balance mode, because if you switch it from high performance mode, then it will drain your battery quickly. But if you are running a PC, then you can always turn the high performance mode on, because it is always plugged in. And if your high performance mode is turned on, then it will always boost up your CPU to the highest clock possible. As you can see, mine, if you I checked the high performance mode option, then it is running on almost 3.64 to 3.65 gigahertz. And you can always change it depending upon the PC or laptop. And if you are thinking that because of some viruses your PC is slow, then you are probably right. You can always install free antivirus softwares like Malwarebytes. The process is same as the Windows Stat. Just you have to open the first website, and you just click on the download button. The download will start immediately, and you can follow the tutorial process. You just have to click on the next, and it is a lot simple to install these antivirus programs. And this program will easily tell you that whether your PC has infected from virus or not. And this is a really good free program, and you can always use programs like this one. And even if after doing this all perks that I told you just now, you can always reset your PC. And after resetting this PC, resetting your PC will set to the default settings, that default factory settings that it came in. You can always keep your files, and you can always remove everything. I will recommend you to remove everything that you have got on your PC by backing up all of your data. And that's it. This was a pretty long video, and I wanted to make this tutorial for so long. And I hope you have got enough information from this video. And please share this video, because it's important to share this video, and so share it with your friends. Is because it is important, so that they could know why their PC is slower. And that's it for today's video. This is Shadul Kulkarni from TECHYFacts YouTube channel, and I will see you in my next video. Take care, guys.